We're back in the garden at Gardener's Cottage and it's rose season here. We're coming up to the first week in June and we've got these beautiful climbing iceberg, pure white cascades of flower cascading off this flint wall in the cottage garden. Beautiful yellow scented creamy white blooms fading to these pure whites, growing beautifully here through this Montana alba clematis. And underneath it we've got another couple of fantastic roses. This full quartered, deeply scented rose. Pink tinges on this one on a few of the flowers. That's a more typical one. Cascading down, so heavy that it's pointing downwards. This one, as it opens up, it's almost apricot in the centre. Not sure, this could be Jude the Obscure. I have to look this one up because it hasn't got its label on it. But beautiful under this wall with this lovely iceberg above it. The golden showers rose on the back of the house where it's south facing is almost finished now. You can see just the last flowers on that. Got the parasol out for a cup of tea this afternoon where we've had our lunch. This courtyard gets so baked in summer, you really do need a little bit of shade. The fig trees, should have pruned that a little harder last year because it's up now to about the 10-foot mark. But again, with the mild winter we've had, absolutely covered in young figs. We've got this lovely patch of this golden yellow iris just under this tree that's flowering beautifully without support. There's a yellow natural flag iris that we've managed to grow on in there, and the roses are just starting to come out. This little patio rose, I think that's strawberries and cream. Little patio roses in this raised border are flowering beautifully as well. Pure white one here and the double pink that's coming up just in this position. In the easterly hedge we've got rambling rector starting to flower here, just coming out. Bees are starting to enjoy that, and that's running through this beautiful Philadelphus, which is just filling this driveway with scent. Mock orange is the other name for this, flowering beautifully here. And the other side of that rector, you see that it's run through the mock orange for about 20 feet, but the actual planting and main stem of the rector is coming up there before it's running across the top of the hedge. Still masses of flower bud to come out on this rector, probably not going to be fully out for about another week to 10 days. And on the easterly aspect of the cottage, which doesn't get a great deal of sun, another beautiful rose just coming into its own now, this full yellow golden showers climber that's probably about 3 to 4 weeks behind the ones that are grown in the southern aspect. And we've got honeysuckle running through that to extend the flowering season after the first flush on this rose. This beautiful modern shrub planted on the front of the cottage is growing in front of one of the bedroom windows is William Shakespeare. It's a modern shrub rose. I think this is a David Austin, maybe Peter Beale, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure you'll let me know. But it grows beautifully in this semi-shady position, gets the morning sun like this and a little bit in the late morning, but by early afternoon it's in full shade, but does none the worse for it. Planted in this position under the Banks luteae, which you can see above it. Blossoms almost lost all their colour on that now. Grows beautifully, upright habit, loads of buds to come on that. Really beautiful scented, rich coloured rose. And the very last one we've got to show you this afternoon is the rose rambling over the cottage gate. This is Blush Rambler, beautiful little pink tinged, fading to white rose, full double, Very little scent on it, but a beautiful cascade of colour on a moderately sized, not very thorny English climbing rose. Beautiful entrance to the cottage, that.